Hey guys, it's Clara again. We're going to play some more Turnbound today. And one thing I wanted to do today is I wanted to take a step back. So the videos yesterday, I was kind of talking about specific runs and what was needed for those runs. But today I want to talk a little bit more about valuation of tiles. What makes a tile good? What makes it worth taking? Um, Things that I'm looking for when I'm selecting a tile. So I briefly kind of mentioned yesterday about some weapons being a stat sticks, where they just have attack and HP on them. Uh, Meanwhile, Hush Brush is a great example of a tile that's a lot stronger than just being a stat stick. So it has attack and HP, of course, because all attack tiles are going to have attack and HP. But it also has the additional effect of occasionally putting tiles to sleep. That makes it very powerful, because it's not only trying to destroy tiles, but it's also occasionally buying you some time with it. And so for that reason, I'm actually going to sell this Fury Gas Vial, and I'm going to take a second one. And given that I don't have any consumables to proc, I'm going to put the two Hush Brushes attacking first before my hero, because I want to give these as much time as possible to build up charges and potentially put enemy attack tiles to sleep. Into this fight, it's looking like it's going to be a win. Oh, especially putting Alice to sleep. That's very advantageous for us. Perfect. Alright, got another Hush Brush, so I'm going to take another level 2 tile. Now I could merge these into a level 3 Hush Brush. That would make it a 516. That... Tough call. Because the advantage of the Hush Brush is that it's putting things to sleep, not just destroying them, and it actually loses attack by merging the two, so if I merge these two, it becomes a 516, so it's actually losing some attack as opposed to keeping them at 2 instances of 3 damage each. It does make them a little bit more vulnerable to being destroyed, but I think that's fine in this case. What we're gonna do here, we're going to slot this potion in. I'm going to also slot another potion in, so that will actually get my allies up to doing 3 attack eventually after they've taken some damage. And then that'll also give me a little bit of extra durability on my Hush Brushes, as well as some more durability on Alice. So we'll roll with that for now. But the reason I care about things being more than just stat sticks is that they're going to need attack and HP in order to, win runs, but also we're going to get attack and HP on tiles regardless. In any successful run, we're going to find something that's going to allow us to scale, and so the base stats on an item are a lot less important than the effects that they're giving. Okay, so there's another Hush Brush. So I could think about merging them now and then taking a second one. Fine. I definitely want to get Alice leveled up because I want to get an ability rolling. Oh, and Superb Dice is an excellent tile that's going to give us some extra economy. It's going to give us a free E tier every level. That is great. I do not find White Rabbits to be great. It's good in a run that is already extremely strong, which, we're not really there yet this early in the run. So, I mean, maybe we get lucky with White Rabbits and we get some extra tiles out of the deal. But I also really like Wonderland Whirl because it gives us a lot more control in our shops. 3 rerolls for free after spending 0, 1, or 1 coins based on which use you're on. That is a lot of tiles to be looking at. That's So in any situation where I need something specific or like want to find something to upgrade tiles, Wonderland World's going to do a lot of work. So we're going to take that. I think I want to lock this Hush Brush because I'm not going to actually purchase it right now because I want to get this Superb Dice in my run, because this is potentially going to give me a Hush Brush every fight. I mean, it's going to give me some E tier. It's most likely not going to be a Hush Brush, but there are times when it can give me what I want, so I want to get that rolling as soon as possible. It's not worth digging just yet. I don't have any money to buy things, so I want to save this for a round at least to potentially be able to look for something more important. Now, I think Alice has enough HP that I want my Hush Brushes to live longer, so I want to dedicate one potion to each Hush Brush, because most likely I'm not going to be running into an 8 attack weapon, so they're going to survive a hit, so this will potentially let them survive another extra hit, as well as giving Alice the extra attack. I mean, I could change tact and slot both potions next to Alice, making her effectively a 522. That would be fine, but I think I want the Hush Brushes to live longer to soak up more time. Yeah, we're gonna roll with this. Perfect. Did unfortunately put my Hush Brush to sleep, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. And unfortunate, they did go first. I think if I go first, I can win this fight, so we're gonna do a rematch. Because we're on a 2-win streak. A little bit unfortunate. Good. Putting Alice to sleep is very good here, because that buys me a full turn. I still didn't win that. Alright. Let me go first, please. Alright. Got to go first. That's probably going to be the difference here. Perfect. That's really good. Alright. I don't find energy drink to be a very good potion. You see that I attacked their brush several times, but it never actually went off because it needed to not have the brush fully charged and be taking damage in order to actually proc. And by the time I was hitting it, it was actually already at full charge, so it never actually got to proc. So I don't really think energy drink is a very good potion in a lot of cases. Alright, got our 3-win streak. See what kind of bonus we get here. So, our free E tier was a healing draft, and Wrath Rose is interesting here. Okay. Okay. Alright. Trinkets, taunt tiles get extra health. We don't have any taunt tiles. We might take bite back. It's fine. Actually, no, I don't want to take bite back, because even though it would be a little bit of extra damage to the attack tiles that the enemy has, it has the chance of proccing things like Pilgrim's Plume, or Martyr's Balm, or even an enemy's own Wrath Rose, so I don't want to give my opponents help. So doing small instances of damage to them is not going to be beneficial. So I'm actually going to take the free C tier weapon and 8 random slots. Let me see what we get here. So we got a stat stick weapon. That's fine. We also got a snack attack, which is really good. We really want snack attack. That is one of the late game ways that you make Alice extremely strong. It is even good early game. Alright, so I think it's time to make this a tier 3 brush. That seems important. I could take a Haunted Harpoon to try and make better use of the Madcoin mouse, but I don't think that's what we want to be doing here. I think I'm just going to take that as some extra money. I do want a second Hush Brush rolling. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the Wrath Rose and slot it in here, pointing at Alice. We want to make Alice the one that gets stronger over the course of the run. We're going to put down the Snack Attack next to Alice, so that way she's going to get to Chain Attack. We're going to slot in... I'm going to slot in the Hush Brush. Slot in the Hush Brush here, actually. We're going to put a potion down, putting down the Eagle's Javelin. We'll give it a potion because it probably survives a hit. And then we'll slot in our other Hush Brush. This Hush Brush is probably just going to take a hit and give a little bit of extra damage to Alice. That's fine. That's all it really needs to do. All seems fine. Okay, so we'll roll with this for the battle. We may lose this run. If we lose this run, it's not the biggest deal. We just got our 3-win streak bonus, so unfortunately didn't get to proc anything. We just got all the worst luck. That's fine. We just go straight into another shop. Okay. Well, I want everything in this shop. I don't want this Ring of Power. That's not important. So let's go ahead and make this a level 2 Eagle's Javelin. Okay. Okay. Boy, I really do want everything. Okay, we're still quite early, so I am going to buy another Superb Dice. That is going to pay itself off. I mean, I spent 6 money to put this Superb Dice into the mix, but it's going to pay itself off in, at most, 3 rounds, because every E-tier item is worth either 2 gold or 3 for selling it, and again, sometimes it will be things that we want. So it is absolutely worth it to put that in. We're only in round 4. We've got 3 wins, 1 loss, so we're 4 rounds in. So that's going to give me a lot of extra money over the course of the run. I am going to lock this Hush Brush because I do want to get this to be a level 2 and ideally a level 3. We're going to lock this Snack Attack because, again, Snack Attacks are a premium currency for late game Alice builds. So we're going to definitely prioritize getting that soon. I would have gotten it this round, except I didn't have any money. So shop was too good. Wanted too many things. Alright, and now Alice is going to go do some destruction. That's unfortunate. They had way too much taunt, too many Phoenix pills. So that's another loss for this round, but that's fine. Hey, we got a Hush Brush. That's going to help quite a bit. Boy, none of these are really the things that we want. Revive Plus is very bad on Alice. I don't really have a way to make use of revives. So there's no reason to actually take this. So definitely don't want that. We don't have any way for anything to currently be invincible, so I guess we're going to take Fast Fashion and Ironclad, which those are not things that we want. We don't have anything with Taunt. Fast Fashion's fine, but it's really not what we want. This shop is what we want. Okay. So we're we're definitely going to be buying the sugar almonds. That is huge. We're also going to get a level 3 Eagle's Javelin. Okay, you're getting sold. That's a given. You're... Let's make that level 3 Eagle's Javelin. That now. Swift Edge, don't really care about that. Let's make the level 2 Hush Brush. Don't care about the Fury Gas Vial. You're gonna move. Okay. So... Oh, I also need so much gold to unlock tiles. Okay. Let me think here. Let's put... Okay. Put down the Eagle's Javelin as the first weapon. That is going to be the priority to get attacking. We'll put down the other Hush Brush as our second weapon. We'll put down Alice as our third. Except... we're actually gonna put it down like... so that way the sugar almost can go here and buff all of my weapons. We're gonna put down the Blessed Bracers, so that way Alice is guaranteed to survive a hit. We're gonna put down the snack attack, and the other snack attack. We're gonna put down our Superb Deaths here. We'll give you a potion, you've got a potion, you can take a potion, and unfortunately the Wrath Rose is go. That's not gonna be it for us. So there's a question now of whether I use a Wonderland World now to start digging, or if I wait. I think I'm gonna wait one more round. I still do have this Hush Brush locked. I would like to make this a level 3 Hush Brush. Ideally, we're probably gonna slot in another armor here at some point. I really want to start looking for a pocket watch, because that's really going to be the thing that makes this take off, so that way Alice can get damaged right away, and the snack attacks can start proccing. Okay. That seems fine. Could do some strategies around the Alice doll. Alice doll is another great way to scale your hero, especially because Alice builds tend to be hero-focused, and not have too much going on for the other weapons, is a solid way to scale. In this case, we do have a level 3 weapon already that's got some pretty good stats, and especially with having the sugar almonds, I think I want to try to make more of my weapons good as opposed to just having the one. Alright, we roll up to the next battle. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Stupid spillover going right to my sugared almonds. And we're dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There's a bug in the game, and the two Cinnabar pills next to each other are more destroyed procs than are supposed to be the case, so I just lost to them having a broken interaction going on. Alright, we're going to level up Alice. Ultimate choice on Alice is always an interesting one. I think it is better to take Don't Mind If I Do. even though we're scaling the HP of our other things, I just think putting enemy tiles to sleep is way too important. So we're going to take that. We're going to get rid of this weeding iron. Okay. Did get a peppered soup, which is quite strong. Let's make our level 3 brush. Now we have 2 level 3 weapons. Don't care about you. That's an extra potion. We take that. This. I mean, I could sell a potion and take that. Although I don't mind having the 4 potions because I could make a level 3 healing draft. Could also consider merging some of these potions and selling. But I want to have the number of consumables higher at the moment for the sugared almonds. So I think we roll as is. Yeah, I think we roll as is. The last fight we lost largely because the enemy had a broken scaling thing. I lock the peppered soup. No, I don't think I... No, I do. I do lock the peppered soup. I want the peppered soup. We need to start using our rerolls to start digging. Unfortunately, I have had too many good things on offer. I mean, I do only have one thing locked, so let's actually use one right now. So let's look for some other things. Dreamer ink is nice because it's an extra consumable. Also a good consumable. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just put the healing draft here. I'm gonna take that for the extra consumable. I do like the poison items. I unfortunately have not gotten a poison build to really work for the late game, but that's what we're looking for. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, next round our board is probably going to look significantly different. That's fine. Okay. So much HP scaling. That's fine. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're stunned. I hate that interaction because the stun with the chain attack means that I just effectively lose that, but that's okay. Yeah, our hush brushes are going to keep the enemy tree locked in at this point. There we go. Alright. Won that round. Side effect could be interesting because we do have 2 charged weapons that could get some extra HP. Bulk discounts fine. Every shop, if you buy 4 items, you get the 5th one free. That's not too bad. Incentive scavenging is fine, although I do have some free items already. 3 coins per shop, not that important. Let's take side effect. We'll scale our hush brushes that way. That seems fine. Okay. So now we have the great refiguring. So do not care about Scavenger's Mush. Those are just E-tier stat sticks. Don't care at all about those. So now okay, so we're gonna put I'm gonna take everything out for now and just start refiguring things. So I do definitely want the peppered soup. I'm gonna put in the peppered soup. We're going to put in the almond. I know it's not touching Alice, but that's fine. That's not as important. We're going to put the Eagle's Javelin down and get both the attack and defense buffs. We're going to buy... No, we're not going to buy that tile. We don't need to buy that tile. We're going to put down a Hush Brush here and a Hush Brush here. And we'll buy this slot and we'll make you be immortal. So that way you can soak an extra hit. We're going to put down Pocket Watch here. Snack attacks proccing right away on Alice. This we're going to put down... Trying to figure out how I can fit as many things as possible in this board. By this, we're going to put down our potions here. Yeah, unfortunately this potion is going to proc on the snack attack and not the Hush Brush, but that's fine. That is something that we can address soon. We slide you down so we can fit an extra potion in here, and then we put down Dreamroot Ink here, just so that way it has a chance of proccing. Alice is probably going to be too strong to actually proc many things, but that's fine. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 potions that are going to proc right away. So on Alice's first attack that sleeps something, or on something attacking my Eagle's Javelin, that's when we'll get our next proc. Yeah, I mean, I could slot in the Healing Draft here instead of putting the Superb Dice here for this round, and then put it back next round. But I think +2/+2 to all my things is not strong enough to make up for the fact that this is going to give us a free tile. So we're going to roll with this. Helper Robot is an interesting choice. Not going to do a whole lot. I mean, it's going to give some extra thorns to their rod, but that didn't do anything for them, so that's fine. I find thorns in this game, you either need a ton of thorns for it to be good, or it's just bad. There's no in between. You definitely can get some good value out of thorns if you're doing insane amounts of thorns damage, but most of the time it's just not very important. Okay, so this shop has nothing that we care about. We're gonna just go ahead and reroll. We do want to level up our Pocket Watch. That's good. That's also going to give us a free A-tier item, which is also good. Let's actually slot you in here, because that's going to give some extra attack to both of these Hush Brushes. Not really that much attack. I mean, yeah, it's not that much attack. And it's only applying to 2 items, so that's not that great. Alright, we keep looking, because again, our weapons are fine. We could replace the Eagle's Javelin with something else, but it's fine. I would maybe prefer it to be something that has AoE or has some status effects attached to it, but it has a lot of stats on it, so that's fine for now. Okay. Mushroom's right side is interesting. That could let a tile taunt for us. So like we could set it up to have a taunting consumable. Yeah, actually, that seems really good. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. Don't need it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my snack attack up here. I'm gonna put the potion down here, and I'm gonna put this potion down here. It actually doesn't matter which side that's on. And then we're gonna put down the right side potion here. So that's going to make this taunt and give it some extra HP for us. So that will eat up an extra hit. Got 25. You might survive a hit at this stage in the game. That's fine. Alright, let's use our last reroll. Definitely want this. Definitely want this. Now is the time to sell some of these superb dice so I can buy one of those things. I can sell these. So that means I could buy the snack attack this turn. Let's actually move our Dream Root ink down here so I can slot in the potion here, because then this will proc right away. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potions that are proccing on turn 0. So Alice is going to put something to sleep. In this battle preview, it's actually showing that she would put herself to sleep, so that's kind of funny, which would be unfortunate. Don't want that to be the case, but you know, it's random, and it's going to change what happens when we roll into the fight. So yeah, I'm happy to have these two locked. Yeah, I'm happy to have those two locked, and I think everything else is fine at the moment. Do maybe want to start looking at something to replace the Eagle's Javelin, but again, for now, it's fine. Oh, we actually ended up against basically the same board. Alright. Got our 3 wins in a row, so we get another extra bonus. What did we get? We got a club. Fine. I mean, it's potentially better than the Eagle's Javelin, so that's something that I could look out for. Did get another potion. So I could slot in the Sentinel's Amulet here. The spillover would go onto one of these 2 tiles whenever it gets attacked, so that would be fine. Could even put it down here as well. Board is getting very cluttered. Well, I definitely want the snack attack. We're always buying that, that's for sure. Mushrooms left side could give something some thorns. Not super important. Okay. So Panacea is actually going to be able to proc twice, and it's going to give everything some HP, so that's good. We might want another pocket watch. I definitely want another snack attack here. I could even merge. I do have a level 2 pocket watch, so yeah, let's merge. That actually gives me 2 procs on the potion. Okay. Let's... You know what? I don't think I care about that. Let that live for now. I really would like to get some more soup or sugared almonds to get some extra HP or attack on my items. Yeah, I don't think that I need a third pocket watch at the moment. I could go for a level 3 pocket watch, which I would want eventually if I find a unstable core. But I don't have an unstable core. Unstable core is important because it could give me extra charges on my snack attacks, which would be really good. But that's fine. Okay, let's... actually merge this potion. Into a level 3 potion, because that's going to give it a lot of extra base HP, so it getting taunt means that maybe it will survive a hit. Plus it gives it a second charge to proc for Alice, because level 3 healing drafts have 2 charges, so that is an extra potion proc for potential ultimate triggers. That's pretty good. Go ahead and put down a Sentinel's Amulet. Could eat up a hit for us. Actually even make it a level 2 just so it has a little bit of extra HP so the spillover potentially doesn't kill the Javelin. Ideally the spillover goes to hit the superb dice because we don't care about the superb dice dying. Speaking of superb dice, I also don't care about E tier items anymore, so let's merge these so that way I get some free D tiers because snack attacks are D tier. So that would ideally be what we get out of a shop. Let's go ahead and use our next instance of Wonder Whirl and start digging. Almonds, we want that. Deciding if I merge these 2 potions and then buy the almonds, that's probably the play. Yeah, let's merge those 2, sell this, we can buy the almonds. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to actually slot in both almonds, so you know what? Peppered soup, Alice 16 extra attack. Let's actually just put down another peppered soup here for now. It'll give some extra HP to the Javelin, so that way it definitely survives the spillover. Oh, also I bought enough items that my next shop item is free. Okay, let's buy an Eat Me cake. Well, I guess I just slot in this potion here for now. It's not actually going to heal anything, but importantly, it's another potion for our auras, so that's fine. We take that for now. Daydream Pinafore is the best healing, or the best taunt item that I could hope for, because it eats up a hit, but also it puts our opponents to sleep. So that's pretty ideal. Have to do rejiggering of our shop next round to fit that in. That's fine though. On to the next round. No, they have pinafores. That's unfortunate. Yeah, my Alice went to sleep right away. That's not what we want. That's okay, because our stuff is stronger than theirs, so I'm gonna eat up some time, as long as Alice doesn't die, which we're fine. Yep. Go. Okay. Yup. Okay, so I was thinking I'd buy this slot, move you down, we move you guys down, merge up our almonds to a level 2 almond, buy this, sell this, let's get you as a level 2 peppered soup to get some more attack rolling, toxic tailcoat, not gonna do it for this run, now... Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to move this. We're going to give you the ability to soak an extra hit. Let's move you here. Put down Vanishing Brew. Dune. Deciding what I want to do here. I think 32 HP. That's a lot of HP. Yeah, that's fine. Because you'll have invincible, so you can guaranteed live at least one hit. So that's the important. I'm running out of slots, which is a little bit unfortunate. I guess actually, since I only have the level 1, let's go ahead and do a healing draft, because that will give you more HP. There's the chance that my Alice Sleep Ultimate puts you to sleep, and so I could potentially heal the sleep, but it's not that important. Let's just buy an extra slot and slot in another potion. Alright, that's all of our money for now, so that will work. Oh, I bought the wrong slot. I should have bought this slot, so that way Alice could potentially proc that potion. Oops. Small mistake. Okay. A bit annoying that you strip sleep from that, but that's okay. Unfortunate that we lost that round. Their Alice was a bit too strong for us. Not need a waiting iron. The blade is more potion procs. Not in a Dreamer's Delight. That is another potion for us, so that's another potion on them. Are down to our last life, so a little bit of a precarious spot. That's fine. Realistically, I'm not going to be putting down another one of you, so let's just buy the sugared almonds now. I wouldn't mind getting you to be a level 2 cake, but I don't have... Well, I... All this. We sell the Vanishing Brew. Level 2 cake. Next item is now free. I don't care about any of these items in particular. Ooh, that I care about. Okay. Man, there's actually the case, so the choice here is whether I want to take another Pinafore for potential safety. It would mean that I would be getting rid of my Eagle Javelin. That's not the worst thing in the world. Or I could just take another snack attack. The danger of taking another snack attack is, we just saw my Ellis attacked a Pinafore, which put her to sleep, so she lost all of her extra chain attacks. So there is some danger in doing that. So this is the safe route. This is the stronger damage route. Most winning boards at this point are going to be putting down a lot of stun stuff. So I think actually the answer is that we take another Pinafore. Yeah. So this Javelin has served me well, but it's time to say goodbye to it. We're going to take down another Hush Brush. Fine. Yeah, I want to just eat up more time, so that is fine. Oh, actually, we still do have enough money to buy the snack attack and upgrade, so that's good. Sells this, so we don't care about that. Yeah, giving you an extra 7 HP from buying another Pinafore isn't good enough. Oh, actually, let's merge the train route. So that way I can buy an energy drink. The one time when energy drink is good is when you have a stopwatch, because then you can actually fully charge your Hush Brush at the start of the fight. That is actually quite good. I want this to be the first Hush Brush that attacks. Let's actually move you down here, and then we'll put you down here. That will give these a little bit more HP. Survive. Yeah. We'll roll with that. That'll be fine. Okay. We hope that we're strong enough. I don't see any things to put us to sleep, so this is probably a win. Eat up a lot of time. Alright, there we go. That's a win. Very close. They were one attack away from killing my Ellis, but it is a win. We take those. Oh. Battle Spirit is so strong. Yeah, there's some choices to make there about potentially using Frenzy Battle Spirit instead of these two. I think that it is too slow though, so let's buy a Dreamer's Delight and upgrade you. That will make these potentially survive an extra hit. Another Dreamer's Delight. Actually debating whether it's better to do this. So the Peppered Soup is only giving Alice attack, so that's not incredible. Let's, in fact, do this, and then I can put down my Peppered Soup here, so that way these can actually potentially kill some things. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. It does mean that I have some tiles now that are not really doing much for me. I'm going to hang on to the Dreamer's Delight. I'm going to hang on to all three of these because I could potentially make a level 3 of any of those items. I don't really have the ability to slot in a Frenzy Bottled Spirit, so I guess we're going to call that good for now. I don't have a reason to care about a level 3 Pocket Watch. Yeah, I think it's more important to try and level up one of these other items, like my sugar almonds. Alright, so now we've got level 3 sugar almonds. Don't care about that. That's not going to do enough attack to be worth anything. So again, we're going to buy a potion just to slot it in. Okay. Sell 4, you sell for 3. Alright. That's fine. Then we can make a level 3 of you. We do not have space for a fan. Bloodless mixture. I don't think that's better than having my Peppered Soup, so we'll sell this. I don't care about any of these, so I'm going to reroll. That I care about. Now I care about having a level 3 Pocket Watch. Okay. Oh, I want so many things. We buy this because it's more expensive. We can buy this immediately, actually. Don't think I care about trying to make a level 3 pepper soup, so I'm not going to lock that because it's better to have the potential to see more like panaceas or energy drinks or other things. So we're going to roll with that. So unfortunate. They had invincible, so they won. Very good attempt. That was a fun build. Yeah, so again, we used level or E tier items the whole time. It didn't really matter that they were E tier because they had the sleep effect, and we scaled them by other items. Yeah, we used the pinafores to get some extra time, so not only were they soaking the hits from being taunt targets, but also they were putting the attack tiles that were hitting them to sleep. So, pretty good run. Weren't able to clutch it out in the end, but still very successful. So thanks for watching. Have a good time.